Be careful, Sammy. Somebody's going to scoop you up and put you into the movies. Or something like the movies. On stage. With a microphone. I mean it. And I do love. It's true. We just love seeing each other, even though it's the same thing. Oh, Grandpa is... I don't know what to do with him. He was out this morning. He got all that sand, and he put the sand in these holes in the backyard. So far, he hasn't reached the front yard. And then he came in. I said to him, I think you should come in because you're going to hurt your back. By the end of the day, you won't be able to walk. No, I'm fine. Then finally he comes in, and I said, are you going to stay in? He said, yes. I said, are you done with the sand? He said, yes, but I need a Band-Aid. I said, a Band-Aid for what? Well, his leg, he cut it on the license plate, which is on the trailer that him and the neighbor got this dirt from, and put a gash in his ankle, and the blood was pouring all over the place. It took forever to get it stopped, and he's been good. He's been sitting on his chair, but I turned my back, and he's back outside working again. He drives me crazy. And Marky, I will give you the recipe. I don't know if I should... Well, I can't write anymore because it doesn't go right. It goes up in the air. And I can tell it to you, but I'm not sure. I have to do it with Grandpa here, and then you could write it down because I can't see half cup, quarter cup. I needed him to tell me. So that's about the only thing I got to pass on down is banana nut bread. I used to have bread pudding, but I don't know where. And cheesecake. Yes, that cheesecake. You made that one time, didn't you? And I think it turned out good. But anyways, I'll see how I can figure this out. Okay? Okay, I know. Well, no, because I can't write, so that won't work. Okie doke, I'll figure it. When I die, it's in the little bitty book. It's a little bitty cookbook, Betty Crocker, and it's open to the page. It's got a piece of paper sticking out, so if I can't figure it out, you'll know where to look for it. It's in the office. What are you looking for? I'm looking for my mom's banana bread recipe. So don't nobody take nothing out of this house till I find the recipe. Okie dokie. Love you. Dawn, did you forget to look into Pat's panties last night? You were supposed to. Mark, I'm with Cadence. What is her daddy doing? I know it's supposed to be for meat, but I think that the best way to shoot an elk or a deer or a moose or whatever is with a camera. I don't think the guns do a good job. We never did get to see the poor elk's head. And I was thinking of singing There Was a Little Girl with a Little Curl. One little curl. But it's not in the middle of her forehead. It's right in the middle of her head. That is so cute. And when she was good, she was very, very good. And when she was bad, she was horrid. But she's never bad, so you don't have to worry about that. Okie dokie. That was fun. Except for Bambi. Hello. We're getting ready to leave to go out at the Red Lobster. And there's Grandpa. He was Grandpa.
Boo.
Peekaboo. I didn't get no peekaboos. And we took me to get glasses yesterday because I have a hole in my glass right here and it keeps bothering me. I didn't want to go, but we went anyway, and almost $300 later. So I'm not happy about that. But anyways, it's had to be done. They're pretty old. And they won't make me see any better, but at least I won't have this spot in front of my eyes. So, anyway, I think I got that word from you, Jessie. I don't think I ever said it before. It must be a mental thing now. Because I say it all the time, and I notice Dawn's saying it, and Diana's saying it, and Sammy's saying it. So, and Mark. And Marky, have you heard anything from that doctor? You tell him if he doesn't do something that I am going to call him personally. Had enough of this. You need to be taken care of and what they're going to do. So, there. You can't get mad at me for that. But I may call him if I knew his name. Love you. Dawn, where's the pictures? You can't do a little job like that.
Dottie,
Huh?
did he get the email?
He didn't answer me.
Right?
Marky, did you get the recipe for the banana nut bread? That was one of my questions, but you didn't answer that. No, I had a question. I said I have 2 polls for all of you to answer. All of my children. I wanted everybody's input. And one was the seasons and one was something else. And if you had paid attention to me when I was on here, you would have known because I told everybody. Dawn's the only one that answered my poll. I'm still waiting for Jessie and Sammy and Diana, but I don't remember what the other one was. And Deanna. Anyways, I'll get back to you. I also like to see Diana in the morning, sitting on the couch with her coffee. I like to see Mark in the morning. I like to see Sammy while she's looking for a parking spot. I like to see Jesse while he's talking about the kids and on his way to work, but be careful driving. I like all the things to stay the same. I like Deanna to tell me about her day. Who am I missing? I don't know, but I like steady as you go. That's what I like. Don't like change. I feel like I'm missing something if I don't see Dawn with makeup, if I don't see Mark with talking to me about the day or contradicting me about something. I like that. I love you all. Dawn, are you going to have your top or your bottom work done? The good part or the bad part? And I agree with both you and Sammy about looking in this thing. It scares you half to death. That's why I try not to. I think maybe if you lay down And then the wrinkles, kind of the gravity brings them back. And it's probably better that way. And if you could walk around like that with your arms up in the air too, they would look better. Just a thought. Love you. Both you. All of you. Marky, if you watched all the videos, you know about peekaboo. Sammy, thank you very much for letting me know, because I told him I didn't want to bug him and I didn't want to nag him, because I have a habit of doing those things and everybody gets mad at me. But you're the go-between. I figured I would call you and thank you very much for that information. Let me know tomorrow too, okay? I love you. Jesse, we would come for Thanksgiving dinner, but we weren't invited. So I guess we won't come.
Blowing it on there, Dottie. You gotta go do.
Huh? Oh, I know. Anyways, you know I'm kidding. You're just the ponderer, the ponderer, the ponderer. Always wise, Mark, always wise. You didn't answer my poll. What's your favorite season? And what was the other question I asked? Now I forgot what it was. Favorite season and... I have to think on it now. Don't know what it was. Anyways, we spent the day at the doctor's today. For me and then for Reg, because his cut on his leg is getting infected. So I'll talk to you later. Let us know you hear anything, okay, Marky? Love you. Jesse, tell us some boring stuff. Marky, tell us some boring stuff. Sammy, tell us some boring stuff. I love boring stuff. Everybody, tell us some boring stuff. Deanna, tell us some boring stuff. That's all I got to say. I love boring stuff. I just love to see everybody's face. You could just sit there and let me look at you, and I would be happy with that. Yahoo! Dawn, you're silly. You like a season because it's dying. Everything dies. That's why you like it. I like it because, and that's my favorite season too, but I like it because it's autumn. The leaves are changing, the air is crisp and cool and not freezing cold, just beautiful. That's why I like it. But it's not because everything's dying. It's silly. How about everybody else? What season do you like best, and do you like the time change? I don't know where you learned about that. Hit him with the shoe. That wasn't from me. Maybe the bed bugs were, but not the shoe. Crime-solving platform powered by the smartest, most diverse, independent collection of detectives on the planet. Can't stop it. Good morning, everybody. Not much doing today. Marky, I wanted to know, did you get the recipe for the banana nut bread? We sent it the other day, but I didn't hear whether you got it or not. And let us hear if you get some results today. I'm going to the doctor this afternoon for my hip and my back for just a consultation. And that's all we're doing, I think. Grocery shopping, maybe. It's Monday. You kids are all off to work. Hi ho, it's off to work you go. All of you. Except for Patty. Well, yeah, she's working now too. I was going to say, but her job is probably harder than everybody's job. I'm sure of that. And now, not only kids and family and husband and cooking and cleaning and school is work too. Superwoman. That's what you are, Patty. I know we all raise kids, but not 4. Dawn was close, 3, but there was a separation, so she wasn't taking care of 4 at the same time. Anyways, I hope you all have a good day. Love you all. Miss you all. Talk to you soon.
Since they get home, they leave that all on the docks. Once active military men and
KW. Bambi. I'm with Mark. Bambi. Aww. Dinner for you. Anyways, congratulations. And thank you for letting me see pictures of Cadence. That was wonderful. She's getting so big, I can't believe it. You kids have a wonderful day today. Enjoy each other. Have fun. Laugh. Be happy. Love you all. Well, now I'm really a funny color. I don't know whether, well, I guess you'll be able to. But they turned the game off over here. So we don't know what's going on. They switched us to another football game. So I guess you'll have to let us know what happens. Okay? Why don't I ever know how to do this? My finger don't work.
Going to get his heart catheter.
Sometimes that waking up is hard to do. Well, Jessie, for starters, how's your fingers doing? That's my important thing with you. And I'm sorry, but I don't have chocolate chips in my recipe. I have banana nut bread. No chocolate chips. So, if you like chocolate chips, I'm sure that Patty's is better because I don't put chocolate chips in mine. What else? Oh, and Mark Reggie knows how to do it. I said to him, how do I send this to Mark? And he said, well, just give it to me and he'll put it on the computer somehow or another and send it to you. So that's what we'll probably do. This morning, we got up and Reggie was outside. They got wheelbarrows full. The 3 neighbors are on both sides of us. And we're putting the sand in. Now, I told you that yesterday, I think, that he was putting the sand in the holes because Dawn didn't understand that. And he cut his leg yesterday on a license plate on the trailer that they carried the sand in. Well, of course he was out there shoveling and all that good happy stuff, and it started bleeding all over again. So we decided to take him to urgent care, but urgent care here is not anything like urgent care in Colorado. I'd rather fly to Colorado and go to their urgent care. We were there, urgent care, they don't even have on Saturday. urgent care is Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. That's the only time you can get urgent care. So anyway, we went to the hospital, and we just spent the last 4 hours in the hospital for a tetanus shot and some Sandy strips or Steri strips or whatever they are, because just like KW, you can't put stitches in after 12 hours. So, no stitches, about 4 hours for a stinking shot and some Band-Aids. And $75 later. It's expensive. Anyways, that's what we've been up to. Now we just had lunch and we're going to go and do a little bit of shopping for the groceries like normal. What else was I going to say? Was I going to comment on? I don't know. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Love you all. Talk to you soon. Okay, so if it's nothing for me to worry about, why don't you tell me? Good morning, my family. Well, yesterday I made a banana nut bread. I don't do much cooking anymore because I can't read recipes. And I always mess up. So I get a lot of stuff that I know what I'm doing, so I don't have to read a recipe. But whenever I make banana bread, I have to read the recipe, and I know which recipe I always use. So yesterday I was going to make it, and I can see cup, but I can't see quarter cup, half cup, plain cup, 3/4 of a cup, 1/3 of a cup. I can't see any of them. So anyways, Grandpa helped me and told me how much of each ingredient. And I made it, and he had some this morning and said that it was excellent. He hasn't complimented my food in I can't tell you when, because it hasn't been excellent. It's been passable sometimes. Anyways, he had 3 pieces. It's amazing. So I'm very proud of myself. All I need is a little dog to take around with me that can tell me things that I need to know. But anyway, anybody want some banana nut bread with butter on it? Did turn out good. Okay, and Grandpa, he went over to get sand at the sand place. I don't know what the heck you call it, because our front yard is got little bare spots in it, so he's going to put sand in all these holes, or bare spots, whatever they are. So he went with our next door neighbor, and that's what he's going to do today. And I don't know, I think my exciting thing is going to be laundry. How's that for an exciting day? At least you kids all go to work. It's a lot more exciting than housework, I'll tell you. Okie dokie, everybody. You all have a wonderful day. And I'll be talking to you when some of you wake up. Because it's pretty early. It's not too early. We've been up about an hour, so it seems a little early. Anyway, I see Dawn is here. So I'm going to get off and let you talk. You probably have something a little more exciting to talk about. Love you all. Sammy, are you here? I haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything is going good for you. We went to play cards tonight with all of our friends. Reggie came in second. And I just came in the middle between first, second, and Booby. So that was our evening.
Just want to have a little chat with you about your boyfriend.
But we always have fun when we play with our friends.
You step out of the car, please.
Dawn, you haven't hardly been on today. Mark, you on earlier, but seeing nothing from you this afternoon. Diana, I'm missing you.
You have absolutely no idea.
Jesse, you've been good. And Deanna, you've been good.
Start talking to me then.
You two get stars.
Only when they deserve it. So where is he?
Well, Jamal didn't call or text me. When you break out of jail, you should call
I
your
hope
girl.
Pat is feeling better.
Men's Central, you visited Jamal every week.
I know how bad it is.
And the last time you got
Reggie
caught
beat
smoking
me up
weed.
though, and
I shouldn't have done that.
now I feel great. I don't even know if I have to go. He pushed me here and pushed there and pushed me everywhere, and I feel great.
We met at this club.
But he says he knows it's going to come back. But I don't know what I'm going to do if I go to the doctor and it hasn't come back. I'm going to say, well, I don't need you today. But we'll see. And Mark, you haven't heard anything, huh? Anything more?
If not to you, where would he go?
Okie dokie. Love everybody. I don't know. This thing is, the internet is having a hard time today. Keeps going off or saying all kinds of stuff that I don't recognize. Love you all. Talk to you soon.
Stay away from me.
Supposed to say goodnight to
All right,
me.
ladies and gents, we're going to let you off with a warning today.
You're mad at me, huh, Mark? Because I said the words you don't like. How about good night, sweetheart? Good night, sweetheart. Good night, sweetheart. It's time for me to go.
Next one, oh, yeah.
Hello. Thank you for the compliment. That we look, see, we're just such a good-looking couple. 2 old farts, that's what we are.
2 old farts.
Oops, don't let the great-grandkids hear that. Anyways, we had dinner, and that was a couple that spent the night during the hurricane. Well, they spent 2 nights during the hurricane, and they were with us the hurricanes before and the hurricanes before that. And so they surprised us, and they paid for dinner, which was really, really nice. And they wouldn't even let us pay the tip or anything. But they just wanted to say they wanted to do it, say thank you for letting them stay here. So that was very, very nice of them. They're a really nice couple. And she's the one that walked outside and fell and broke her hip and was in the nursing home for how long, and she went through heck. She's doing really good. I don't think she could walk very far, but she's doing really good for what she went through. Anyways, I love you all. And somebody get on here and say something tonight so that when I wake up in the morning, I have something to look at. Okay? Okay. Love you. All of you. Night. Okay. You've both got no eyebrows because I have no eyebrows. Mine are really fake eyebrows. So, and the hard part is trying to put them on because I can't find this. I can't see if they look like eyebrows or they don't look like eyebrows. So none of us have eyebrows. Do you have eyebrows?
Sure.
Oh, he's got eyebrows. Love you guys. Eyebrowless. Wonder what other part of the family is eyebrowless. At least you have hair. Well, Dawn, not so much.
Wentz has been able
You
to
kids,
use
wrong
some of the
grandpa.
things that
I'm
work for him
talking about
at the collegiate level, North Dakota State. You said that's all Peterson
your
and Wright being open to the
grandpa,
idea. But you said, well, what about high school?
Grandpa
Something different
Carol,
than high school? Probably
that
not.
used to live behind us. He called me Jadrul, not Reggie.
Yep.
And that means cucumber. I think that's what he told me. Or that's what Mom
Another
told me.
touchdown.
For a touchdown.
Oh, it's getting exciting now.
And Marshall turns it into 6.
Wow.
That's Von Miller from the.
I won't say more. Surprise. Please do peekaboo. Like Grandpa used to call me, Jadrul. It means cucumber. Okay, now I understand. That was pretty easy. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. If they do, hit them with a shoe. And you gotta hit them with a shoe.
Only 6 o'clock though, Dottie.
I know, but not here.
They're not going to bed yet.
No, they're not going to bed. We're gonna get ready to go to bed though. So, anyways. But I'll talk if you have anything to talk about. I'd be glad to talk. We're watching TV.
15.
We're watching,
His name's Evans and Muskie.
what is this thing?
Right?
What are we watching?
Wisdom of the crowd.
Wisdom of the Crowd.
I don't know, it's just
It's a pretty good show.
There's tape, Dottie.
Message or a note anywhere?
that's what's
Oh.
weird. No
We have
message,
it
no
taped.
note.
That's why we're watching it. Because
He
there's
erased
nothing else
all
on, I
social
guess.
media, like, he leaves his phone behind.
Love you.
It's the only thing on him right
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jesse. Happy birthday to you. You old man, you.
Look at, we got our Bronco shirts on too. Just like Jesse. How old are you? 20? No, maybe 35.
I don't know.
I'm guessing. I think you're 2 years from Sammy. I know how old Sammy is. Well, Mark, I have to say, I wish we were there. It would have been even more special. But I'm glad that everybody was there, that the whole family was there with you guys. And like I said, it breaks my heart that we're not together more. But I guess that's the way it has to be. We never know what will happen, though. Something might happen, and maybe all the states in between will fall down and crumble, and we'll be right next to each other in the same state. Maybe Nebraska. Have beachfront property. Anyway, rambling. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. How about that for a picture? These funny things keep happening to me. I don't know why.
What did you do?
I'm half and half. Okay, back to normal. Oh, this thing is going to drive me bats, but I love it. Anyway, good morning, everybody. We're getting ready to take me to the doctor. I'm starving to death because I had a fast and I haven't eaten since like 6 o'clock last night. It's not a very big problem, really. In the scheme of things, it's nothing. Anyways, good morning, everybody. Hope everybody has a happy day. Now, how does that happen? I don't want that view. Oh, I'm on. Hello, everybody. Hello.
She's still.
The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain. Yeah. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Where are you guys? I come on and you disappear. Well, as far as transportation is concerned, this is a mother's opinion. I can take care of it. I will do all the driving back and forth in the middle of the night, in the morning, whenever. Your mother, she'll do it. I am very capable. So don't anybody be scared. I'll be there to take care of everybody. Okay? That sounds good to me. And I can't wait to see everybody. Just let me know when I have to be there, and I will be there to pick everybody up, drive everybody to the condos, to the houses, to wherever we're going to stay. And personally, I don't care if we stay in a tent someplace, as long as we're together. That's what I think. Marky, things will work out. Jesse, things will work out. Sammy, we'll all going to come in safe and sound, and it's going to be just a piece of cake. Okay, Marky? Your mommy will take care of you and drive you wherever you need to go, so you don't even need another car. If I drive, we might as well just steal one, and then maybe we could have some excitement, huh? Love you, kids. Why can't? Well, I guess you did charm the police officer. Pulled over before he put his siren on, and you were probably yes sir and no sir and batting those pretty little eyes at him, and he probably couldn't resist. That must have been good. See? Pretty good thinking. Oh, well. At least you only got 2 points. That's really good. So you didn't lose your job because you can't drive. That would have been horrible. Okie dokie. Love you. I can never make this thing. Anyways, you guys should know, Dawn said, looks, like when we got married, like 50 years. Well, we weren't married for 50 years, but we've been married for 23. And that is the wig that I wore when we got married, so it is 23 years old. What do you expect for a wig that's 23? I know they have beautiful wigs out there, but they're expensive. Anyways, Dawn's going to look into it. I appreciate you telling me the truth. Jesse, and I love you the way you told it to me nicely. Either way, you like me. I know you like me either way, so. Anyways, I love you kids. See, now this is my real golden locks that everybody just falls in love with when they see my hair. Okay, the saga continues. We shall see. And Mark, you look wonderful. You look like you feel good for a change. That is so good. Love you. Love you all. Mark, aren't you proud of me? I put my trust in God, and I didn't go crazy. I didn't worry, because I knew
Chief Justice of the Alabama State
God
Supreme
would
Court
do
prior
what
to the
was
Senate.
right,
This is who he is. This is what.
and I would accept it. And I just want you to know how much I love you.
Right. Well,
I
exactly.
tried really hard not to bug you, because I know you hate that.
I think that you
But I
can
do
play that
love you.
Janet Porter interview. People should. I'm with you, Poppy.
I
Urge
love
people
you,
to watch
love
it.
you,
Here's
love
what
you.
need to know. The
You were
Republican
always
governor,
so brave.
the Republican Secretary of State, and the Republican Attorney General. Those are the three people you see sitting at that table today
Not
who
much more
certified
to
the election.
say.
This is not some sort of grand conspiracy. By the way, the Republican Secretary of State was very clear that he supported Roy Moore's campaign and voted for him. So this is not a conspiracy.
Maybe I can turn this off.
A small
There is no chance of that. The only thing I ever did with Louis was kiss him. Boy, did that ever get blown out. And the reason it got blown up so bad is because I was truthful. Because I wanted him to know everything that went on while he was in Korea. Yep. I was being very truthful. Teach me something.
Skin that glows.
Lie.
Gets so dry and
Better
itchy,
that
I
way.
need serious-
Good morning, kids. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to everyone. I have a Christmas story to tell you. Well, it's not really a Christmas story. It's a ravioli story. But being everybody's having ravioli, I thought it would be a good time to tell you all about this. Anyways, when I was 18 and Chet and I were dating, he decided to take me over to his mom's restaurant and show me. And so we went over to Sal's Pizzeria. And of course she was very nice, and she asked me if I would like what I would like to eat. And so I said I would like some ravioli. Now you have to understand, the only ravioli I had ever had was in Chef Boyardee in a can, which was like that big. And so she says, okay, if you'd like ravioli, how many would you like, 2 or 3? And I looked at her, and I'm thinking raviolis are little, 2 or 3. And I said, no, I think I'll have about 6. And so she looked at me strange, but I didn't know why. And anyway, she gave me 6 raviolis that were almost the size, well, not quite as big as Mark's from what it looks, but they were pretty big. Needless to say, I could eat 2. So you have to be careful what you ask for. Anyway, I thought that was a cute story. She looked at me so funny. I hope everybody has a wonderful day today. That was my Christmas story for the day. I don't have anything else. Not yet, anyway. You just never know what the day will bring. Love you all. And P.S. When I moved in with Grandma and Grandpa, because Chet was in the service, one of my jobs was crimping the ends of the raviolis with a fork. And that took pretty darn long. I don't know how you close yours, Mark. Probably not with a fork. I don't remember. Anyway, that's the end of my story. Reggie said today he read something about Zicam, and I go along with that, but you're too late with the flu because we both got our shots today. Because they say old people need to, and we're old people. But we haven't gotten the flu either, so I don't know. But it only helps one strain. I heard that too. So we'll see. I don't think it starts to take effect for 2 weeks anyways.
The only thing that will make you believe Coke Zero Sugar has
But
great Coke taste is trying it yourself.
talk to you later.
Ice
See,
cold
this
Coke
is
Zero
my
Sugar.
hair. This
Try
looks
one
like...
today.
Isn't that beautiful? Jeez. I just think I'm gorgeous.
Just the right shot for the holiday car.
Happy birthday
Birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Pat. Happy birthday to you.
I think
Hey.
I got... Go ahead.
Hey, Pat, have a great birthday. Are you going to go have pizza tonight? That's what I hear.
And beer. Naturally. Okay, we love you guys.
Hey, have a good one, will you, buddy? Bye-bye.
Tomorrow, tomorrow. It's something tomorrow. It's only a day away. I forgot the words. Tomorrow, tomorrow. I can't wait till tomorrow. It's only a day away. That's not the real words.
Len, much more on this case coming up for you tonight.
See, Sammy looks so beautiful because
officials have not yet identified the body
she's
that was found along
massaging.
Egmont Key over the weekend. Investigators tell us a good
I'm looking
Samaritan
beautiful
called them
too,
Sunday
aren't I?
morning after he found the body of a man
From
in
massaging.
his 60s. They're telling us they're working
Oh,
to figure
my
out the
wrinkles are
identity.
going
This
away.
comes as crews continue to look for a missing boater who disappeared in the
But
area
the
back
hand
on
is
November
not
17th.
the claw.
And a Pasco County man is behind bars for
Anyway,
tying up
Sammy
his
always looks
ex-girlfriend,
beautiful.
pepper spraying
Mark,
her in the
you
face
always
and then
look
stealing
beautiful
money from her
too.
bedroom.
Especially when you have 2
51-year-old
little
Patrick Forte
horns
was
sticking up
arrested
in
over
the
the
side of
weekend.
your head.
Deputies tell us they lived in the same
And Donnie
home, but
Buckle,
in
you're
different
always
rooms.
beautiful, even
No
though
word
you're
on the
short.
victim's condition. And scary moments for
you're-
kids on board a school bus in South Florida
You're
this
not
morning.
shorter
The
than
bus
me.
crashed into
I
a
know
house in
that
Hialeah.
because we've
Firefighters
tried
say
many,
several
many
students were on
times and
board the
I've
bus when that
stretched.
crash happened, but no injuries were reported. No
But
one was inside the home at the time.
You
and
can't
the
grow.
homeowner
And you're
reportedly
right.
left
I don't know
just
how
about
we
10
got all
minutes
these tall
before that
people.
crash. The cause is under
You're the only
investigation.
one.
All right, we have some new information
Well,
on the story.
Jeff's only 5'9", so
Florida Congresswoman
definitely
Corrine Brown is now going to prison for
he's
the next
not
5
very
years.
big.
A judge handed down that
But
sentence
how
today.
Mark became so
Prosecutors say
big, I
Brown
don't know.
defrauded donors through
And
a
you know it's
sham
not
charity.
damn
She
Louis.
was convicted earlier this year, partly on the testimony of her co-conspirators who cooperated with
Anyways,
prosecutors in this case.
I
Her
love you
attorney says
all.
that it was
Nothing
not
going
to the
on here
sentence he
today.
expected.
We're packing. Well, we've been packing all day. And we're going to go out to Captain D's for dinner tonight so that we don't have to have a dirty kitchen because we leave tomorrow
Brown will also
to go
have
up
go
to
through 3
the
years of
hotel
probation
so that we
and
can
be
park our
required
car
to
there
pay
for
nearly
the week.
$63,000 in restitution to
So
the IRS.
we're leaving tomorrow. Our
Meanwhile, sexual
vacation
harassment
starts
charges in the state
tomorrow.
capitol now escalating.
Tomorrow.
A special prosecutor has now been
Is that
requested to
exciting?
investigate those claims.
And Mark
Here's
is
Capitol
coming
Bureau
back
correspondent
when?
Mike Vassilito.
On a Wednesday?
The Florida Senate canceled 2 early afternoon
In the morning?
meetings on Monday. It comes after the governor calls the
And we're
unraveling
getting
sexual
there
harassment scandal distracting.
on a Wednesday.
He said it
That's
seems
right.
like
You're
everyone
leaving
in
on a
Tallahassee
Wednesday.
is talking about this and not how to make Florida better.
But what time do you
Senator Linda
arrive?
Stewart says the
What time do you have to be at the
investigation is
airport on
taking its
Wednesday
toll.
It just
to
seems
leave?
like the Senate business has just slowed down. We're a month away from the session.
I agree with you there.
It has slowed down.
It has definitely slowed down. But I think that probably has more to do with the budget.
Sammy, I love your hair. It's gorgeous and it does make you look a little tan. It is absolutely beautiful. It was worth 9 to 5. Mark, sounds like a wonderful meal you're going to make. I hope you kids all have a wonderful day. Sorry that we won't be around, but maybe one of these years again. And Dawn, we are on our way to bring my pet back. You kids should have seen it. It's like a little animal. It's like a little dog, but it don't poop and it don't pee, and it cleans up after itself. And it's all over the place. It is the cutest little thing you ever want to see. So anyways, I'll let you know, Dawn, how we got it sent. It's got, I think it's going to have to be ground because it's got lithium battery all over the box, the outside of the box. So, I don't know. I don't think we're going to be able to air mail it. I think it's going to have to go by ground. But I'll let you know as soon as I find out. Okay? Love you. All of you. Bye-bye. When I get on, I can't get off. And Mark, in case you didn't know it, we both love you very, very much. We're leaving on a jet plane, don't know when we'll be back again. Soon we're leaving on a jet plane, we're going tomorrow. We leave tomorrow. We're going to spend the night in a hotel so that we can leave our car there for free. And also because we have to get up, I think, at 3 o'clock in the morning. Let's see, our flight leaves at 6:30, so 5:30, 4:30, you've got to be there. So, well, maybe 3:30 we have to wake up. This is going to be, that's okay. Then when Mark and Diana, you get there, we'll keep you awake all night because we'll have slept. Are you jealous? Bet you are. Love you all.
You're driving along and then it happens.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jenna. Happy birthday to you.
And many, many more.
And we love you, love you, love you.
And you have a very, very happy new year.
Yes, and a wonderful birthday.
Yes. Oh, and so when you find out if your heart is going better than 22%, will you let us know? Or will you just keep us in the dark? Why did I get a hold of you? I'm going to take you and put you over my knee. I bet you I can get a bunch of help to help me do it. Anyway, I can't wait to see everybody. Dawn, did you feel them leaving? See, just keep massaging, but you got to do it every day. I don't know about this part down here. I think you added some of that there. Anyways, you kids are funny. Can't wait till we're all together. Irene just left, so she didn't get the message about coming with us. But I'll give her a call later and tell her. Just throw another bed down. Okie dokie. I'll be back on later. Love you guys. This thing is driving me crazy. Maybe when I get out there, maybe Marky, you can take off the cartoons and the funny looking things and stuff. That flying doesn't make me go woohoo. Makes me go oh. Dawn, do you have diarrhea? Because if you do, remember you have to drink a lot of liquids. And you also have to drink a lot. This is being a mother. I'm sorry, I have to be a mother. Because that's what I am. Whether it's a mother or a mother, that bills the bill. But The liquids are really, really important, especially if you have diarrhea, and they're really important if you have the flu. I wish you'd take your temperature and find out what the heck it is. We're 102. Okay? I love you. The kitten caboodle is the whole thing. Kitten caboodle. Don't ask me where they got the name. Don't do that to me, because that part I can't tell you. Telling them more. Well, kids, but I don't know what's the matter with this thing. It's like a comic strip.
When I met Ethan,
Well, I don't know what that looks like, but
I never thought I would have another
anyways.
and it just changed my life.
The added bonus of marrying her is she actually encouraged me to play video games.
It's different.
When we met each other, it was not
We are
awkward.
home. We stopped by Jan, had a drink,
He's kind of awkward. I would suggest
and
you her
tonight
because it
we
does
did
it a
good.
different way
We only
than
had
other
like
sites do.
14 drinks apiece.
Communicating for free today.
I got one
So we're
match
feeling
this
really
day.
good. 14 drinks apiece.
When I met Kimmy, I knew right away.
I guess we're getting ready to go to bed soon.
Lots of
I had
them
been waiting
was
for someone like this for a long
eggnog
time.
and brandy.
Well, I just
Huh?
love that
Lots of them was eggnog and brandy.
Yeah.
So that kept us sober.
Right.
beforehand.
A whole bunch of them were eggnog and brandy. We only had how many? 8 of them or so.
Stop waiting. Start communicating
Yeah.
for free today.
But I think, this makes us happy. So,
It was fun.
and Irene, yeah, I have to tell you, Irene.
Hi guys, love you. Irene. We had a great time.
We did. We danced. Irene danced.
Reggie gave me my first lesson.
Reggie gave her a lesson, her first lesson, because she's going to learn how to dance. And we ate dinner.
That will always remain the
Whoops,
same.
I don't know, this whole thing went black.
It's familiar.
Anyways,
It's
oh, and Sammy, I know how to get rid of
its
wrinkles.
destination is somewhere we never
I can't show you right now because I don't know why this thing is red, but
Hurry in at the BMW Road Home Sales event and take
still
advantage of
funny.
exceptional offers.
Irene told me,
together. What? Don't want guests seeing your
well,
Call 54 today and get new floors in time.
I don't know what's the matter with this. I have to show you how to get rid of wrinkles.
54 will move your furniture, take away your old
This.
install your new floors.
I know, but I have to show them, and it's all white.
60% off ends with the holidays. Plus, save an extra $100 with promo code Home Improvement. No interest and paid in full by 2019. Call 877.
Oh, that looks good. See this?
At Carrabba's, we
Rub
just
it.
made Mondays the
When
best
you
day of
put
the
on
week,
your
because for
moisturizer,
Memorial Monday,
just
you
rub
get
it up.
entree, super
Just
salad,
rub it
and
up,
choice of
and it
appetizer or
gets rid
dessert.
of
So hurry in
all
for
the
Memorial Monday
wrinkles.
and get a 3-course meal for
So,
only $12.99.
if you guys see me doing this next week,
Jessica McDaniels
you'll know what I'm
was
doing.
bullied for her
I'm
teeth
getting
at the
rid
station
of
went
all the
viral. But two
wrinkles in my
kind-hearted dentists
face.
stepped in to help
Mine is all
and gave
gone.
Jessica a life-changing
Irene's is gone
smile. The best
from
stories
doing
about
that,
the best
from
of
rubbing
us.
the wrinkles
Red
out.
Threads. Like us on Facebook.
Hear that, Sammy? That's a new trick. Okie dokie. We love you, kids. We're getting ready to go to bed. We love you, and I guess good night. Nighty night. Everybody sleep tight. We'll see you in a few days. I'm excited. That's a good idea. You never tell us when you're sick, and you never tell us when you're well. You just keep us going around in circles. We think everything is fine, and then we find out it's not. We think everything is bad, and then we find out it's not. And that part is wonderful, but you could let us know. And I don't nag once I know. It's just the not knowing. See, don't tell us. Don't tell us when you're sick. I didn't know anything about your stomach. And then you said something to Sammy the other day that she didn't know what you had been going through. We didn't even know you had a CAT scan of your stomach or lower GI series or whatever the heck it was. So straighten up, young man. We need to know everything, or we won't tell you anything. You poor thing. And here I went to get on the phone, on the Marco Polo, to tell you about my new adventure in the life of Dottie. It was not anywhere as exciting as yours, and I'm so glad. But Reggie's been talking about we need new tires pretty soon. We don't need them yet, but pretty soon. And we went to the Dollar Tree. We were coming out of the Dollar Tree, and I went up to the car, and I said, "No, Reg, look, we don't need tires. Look how deep the tread is." And he said, "That's true. That's not our car." I said, "Oh." So I go to the next blue car. I said, "See, we still don't need." He said, "That's not our car either." I didn't know there were so many blue cars around. Anyways, people in the parking lot must have thought I was nuts going around feeling people's tires. So my day wasn't as excited, and I think I'll take my day instead of your slippery, slidey day. Oh, you're too funny. Guess you don't think it's too funny. Love you. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Happy Tuesday. Sammy, I knew what you were doing. You were showing your genius. I could tell. It stuck out all over the place because you are a genius. Anyway, I'm not going to be talking very long because I'm on my way to go play poker with the girls. And
You never talk very long anyhow.
Then I'll talk to you later. Boy, this looks like my hair is growing way, way back. And I guess it is. That's why I wear a wig. This thing shows a bunch of bad stuff. Okay, love you all. Talk to you soon. Bye. You got it. That's right. Thank you for answering for me, Diana. Yes, that's right. When we spring ahead, we're not falling backwards anymore. We're just springing ahead. So until you guys all change, we'll all be just the way we are now. I get myself one little mark that I'm right for a change. Usually I'm the one that's wrong. Look how smart I am. Good morning, K-Dub. That was such a nice surprise to wake up and turn on my tablet or whatever it is and see you and Cadence. She's beautiful. Hello, Cadence. Hello. I love you. This is great, Grandma. I know you don't know who I am, but maybe if I keep talking to you, when you do see me, you might know. And you won't be afraid. And to answer your question, Dawn, I didn't want to get on without my hair because I don't want the baby to remember me like the Wicked Witch. I like it better if she remembers me with hair. So that's why I wasn't on. But I love that, K-Dub. Thank you so much. I know it's for everybody. Because everybody misses you. And we don't get to talk to you enough. But anyway, that was a treat. Hello, Cadence. Hello, hello. Love you. Don't have anything else. That was exciting. and Dawn, and you were exciting. You always are. Always have something funny to say. Sammy, where are you? Haven't seen you. It's back to work to go today, huh? Jesse, are you working? Are you getting paid?
Highway's open.
Oh, the highway is open.
Yeah.
So you must be working again, maybe? Let us know. Okie doke. Diana, haven't seen your pretty face. You need to wear your wig. I like your bangs. And Marky, where are you? And Deanna, I do get to see you. Thank you. Love you all. Diana, it was a compliment. I know he's a boy and I know you're a girl, but he always wears the softball hat, and you have the same shaped face, and you looked so young, and he's young, and I guess he looks like you. You don't look like him. Anyway, it was meant to be a compliment. I know my words come out cuckoo sometimes, but you don't look like a boy, that's for sure. I'm glad you kids had fun yesterday, and I'm glad Dawn's going to the movies, and KW's going to dinner, next door neighbor. And Sammy, I don't know what you did yesterday. We did absolutely nothing yesterday. And we're trying to think of something to do today, but we haven't figured it out yet. We might go to the flea market. But gas is getting so expensive now. To drive all the way up to the flea market and buy a $10 watch doesn't seem to be saving anything, so I don't know what we'll be doing today. We'll figure something out. That's all I know. Don't know no more. And K-Dub, thank you so much for letting us see Cadence. That's so nice that you get and you too. So nice that you get on every once in a while. Love it. We're expanding. Love you all. This is because you're special. You get music too. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Diana.
Happy birthday to you.
Yay! How old are you? How old are you?
Happy birthday, you bad girl. Happy birthday to you.
No, it's supposed to get drunk. It's supposed to get drunk. Dawn, she can't be going over to Hawaii. She was supposed to come down here and see the Lipizan horses and get a job with them and stay here through the winter months, and then in the summer months go up to the New England states and tour with the Lipizan horses, because I know she would be perfect for that. They don't have Lipizan horses in Hawaii. Anyway, when you came on and said you were pregnant, I knew that wasn't true. I figured it was Megan. And then you said Heather, and I thought, oh my gosh, I never even thought of Heather being pregnant. And I think I'd rather she was pregnant. But I know one thing. I know she's going to get over there and she's going to love it in the beginning. And then she's going to miss Mommy and Daddy and sister and brother. And she's going to be just like you when you went to Alabama. Going to have a lonely, lonely little girl. So she's going to come back home by Mommy and Daddy and sis and brothers and niece. So she should have fun while she's there. I think it will be a wonderful experience for her. Love you. Oh, did you get that catalog, the wig catalog? I had them mail you one. You didn't say whether you did or not, so I don't know. Not important. And of course, I talked to Mark last night, Marky Maple, and hopefully everything goes good and things start going on an upswing. I thought they already were. Only I'm not bugging. Not me. I love you, Mark. I love you, Diana and Sammy and Jesse. And I guess Jesse doesn't know what he's doing yet about coming to Florida. And I guess K-Dub doesn't either. So, whenever. I'm patient. I love you all. Have a wonderful day. And I will be praying, Mark. Well, here's a little secret. The reason I know we have 5 marriages in our family. We have the old folks, us, then we have Mark and Dawn, and then we have K-Dub. Well, Dawn and Pat, Mark and Diana, and Jesse and Patty are all all got married in the month of February. And KW and us got married in the month of August. See, that should go in Ripley's Believe It or Not. But that's one way to remember. But Jesse, he don't answer anymore. And we wished him happy anniversary, and I know now it's his 7th. I wasn't sure if it was the 7th or the 9th, but it's the 7th. So it's in my memory bank. But don't ask me what I had for dinner last night, okay? Because I probably can't remember. Well, I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. I think we're going to go to the fair tomorrow in the afternoon because they got the cows there. I like the cows. And they got the pigs. So we're going to go in the afternoon. Go see some cows and pigs. I'll let you know how much fun it was. You guys all have a good weekend. Love you all. Bye-bye. This cup, Dawn. I look at it all the time, but it doesn't fit my nose. I don't know. I know you don't understand what I'm saying, but it doesn't fit my nose. Whoops. I got a keyboard in front of me now. What I did there. Oh well. Mark is my favorite, but I have a heart in the bottom of my cup. See? Everybody? It's my heart. And I have all little things written on the outside, and I used to be able to read them all, and I read them almost every day. I got Chitty Chitty Bang Bang and all these good things on here, all these memories, but I can't read them anymore. So I could still look at my heart. Love you. Diana, you look so cute in that hat. You look adorable in that hat. I love it. You ought to wear a hat to work. It looks so cute. I look horrible in hats. But you have to look at yourself in the mirror. At first I thought, who the heck is that? kind of looks like Jesse. I realized it wasn't Jesse. Of course, you know I can't see, so that's why. But boy, it looks so cute to me. I love you. Have fun today. Yeah, well, old age brings that upon you. But you got to, what do they say? You got to be brave to get old, or no, something like that. I know the alternative isn't what we're looking for, not yet. But if you feel peachy, then that's good. I'm interested in what this mapping means. I don't understand. The only map I see is from California to Florida. It's a good map. I don't know about your heart. I don't know how they do that. You're supposed to ask questions. Don't you know? That's like me. I ask questions all the time. Don't help, but I ask questions. Like I ask you, how are you doing? What's going on? Blah, blah, blah. And then you get mad at me. But questions are still good, especially if they get answered. Good morning. We just got back from the hospital for blood work for me. And now we're having a turnover. And then we're going to go down to the VA and see if we can get Reggie's appointment changed, because it's too close to the time that he has to have his aneurysm checked. If there's anything wrong, we won't have a place to stay, because our house will be rented out. So we're going to see if we can get it moved up. Cherry pie, I like cherry pie too, with ice cream on top. That's it. Mark, you should do a garden this year. Your gardens are always wonderful, and you enjoy them, and it gives you something to do. I don't have a green thumb. Anyways, hello my family. Everybody have a good Wednesday. Tonight we're going to go out and win the 10,000. Just like every week, we win. But last week, I don't know if I told you, but one of the couples at our table won 700. So that was good. Okay, that's all there is for now. Sammy, Jesse, I haven't heard from you. Especially Jesse. I've heard from Sammy, but Jesse, I haven't heard from you in a long, long time. I take it you're back to work. And I hope everything is settling down to the way it's supposed to be. Love you all. Hello, my kids. Well, today we went to the hospital. It was our first endeavor. And I had to get a back x-ray because they x-rayed the lower part of my back, which doesn't hurt. It's my top part. My lower part is perfect. I have no arthritis, nothing. So anyway, we had to go for the other test. We got there, and we waited, and we waited, and we waited, and we waited. And finally, they took us, and 2 hours later, we got out, had the x-ray done, and then our doctor told us that we needed to get the Prevnar flu shot. No, pneumonia shot, because of our age. So we went to Walgreens to do that, and naturally, something had to go wrong there. Reggie's insurance. Now we have the same insurance, but on Reggie's insurance, he could get the shot. My insurance has exceeded what I could get, we have the same exact insurance, but of course it's in 2 different names. But we got it at the same time and all that. So after an hour's wait of trying to figure that out, Reggie got his shot. I didn't. But we went home, and I got to call the doctors or the insurance company tomorrow and see if we can figure that out. So in the meantime, we went to Queen of Hearts. And, of course, we didn't win. But a couple at our table did win. They won only $700 instead of $10,000. But that would be good. I would take that. And then the doctor had given me a prescription for Provia. Provia or Beniva, I don't remember which one it is. It's the one you take once a month. I told her I might get sick on pills, so she told me it was the lightest dose, but she really wanted me to have it because of my back is so bad that she said if it gets worse, she's more worried about me with this than she is with the, she said if you broke a hip, this is worse than if you broke a hip. So, anyways, we will find out. We went, one pill is $44. And, of course, if we go in to the doctor's office or to the hospital because of a broken hip, it's going to be much more than $44. So I guess we're going to go for the $44 and try and see if I can work with it. I don't know if I can because I had it one time before and I became deathly sick. Don't think you should have to take a pill that makes you sick. Anyway, that was our diet. No, then we went over to, well, I told you. We went over and didn't win anything. And then we came home and had chicken pot pies. And I checked and there was nobody on here. Boo-hoo. And Mark, you go Friday. I have no idea what this mapping is, except I think map should take everybody to Florida. So, let me know what everybody's doing. I don't know what this says. It says somebody is up here, somebody is here, but hold on. I got to get my magnifying glass. Mark? I think it says Mark is here, but I need about 5 more magnifying glasses so I could put one in every room so that I could see where everything is. Then if I put the light up, well, that didn't help. Anyways, somebody come on and talk to me. I love you all. I miss you all. And you're right about the drinks. I think that's better than the pill. Well, I haven't taken a pill yet because I'm afraid to take a pill. I don't like to take pills. They make me sicker. But I'll give it one try. And if I have to pay $44 to get sick, I hate that idea. But maybe I can work through it because I definitely don't want to have a broken hip. Don't want a broken hip, and I don't want any broken bones. You'd think through the years, every time I've fallen, being as I have osteoporosis, you would have thought that, you know, it would have come up somewhere along the line when I fell, because I've done enough falling But anyway, that's enough of my gibberish. And of course I'm drunk. I don't talk as much if I'm not drunk. I'm not really drunk though, but I did have 2 drinks. And I love you. You guys are just jealous because you didn't have 2 drinks. I know. Love you. Kisses and hugs. Well, Dawn, see, you know I am 80, but when I put my wig on, I look like I'm 70. So, that's why I don't like to get on there until I'm 70 instead of 80. I don't like that number. I don't know why, but I don't like that number. But 70 is great. That's like in the prime of your life. Okay, I gotta go. We're going to the VA to get a shot. From now on, though, he can give it to himself at home, or Jan will give it to him. So I don't know whether he's going to do it himself or he's going to have Jan do it. Because she has to take one, a shot every 2 weeks, I think. For B12. She has pernicious anemia. Whatever the heck that is. Okay, love you all. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Well, Mark, that's great that you got the disability. Too bad it wasn't more, but that's okay because I don't know if you'll get Social Security and disability, probably, or which is ever the highest. So that's good. That's wonderful. And Jessie, I'm excited. You're going to come to Florida, to the warm state. Yes. Hopefully by then it'll be back to Florida weather. The only little disappointing thing is it's not an hour to Miami. It's 3 hours to Miami. So when you come, you have to stay, at least for the weekend. So we'll find something to do, and I'm excited. That's really good. Too bad K-Dub couldn't come when you come, because I know he's coming out too, but I don't know when he's coming out. So that will be wonderful. I'm going to write it on my calendar. Love you. Dawn, see, you're lucky. You only need a wig, eyeliner, and eyebrows. Out the door. I need a wig, eyebrows, eyelashes to put, well, or fake eyelashes, hearing aids, teeth, and must be something else I need.
Eyes.
So, yeah, eyes. That's the main thing. So if we just take me from here and get rid of this part, I would be in perfect condition. Well, mostly. And my wig will be here in 5 to 10 days. So you'll all be able to see it. Everybody have a good day today. Yes, I like that word, peachy. We are like peaches and honey or peaches and cream, but we're just peaches, both of us. See, I know there's a thing there because you showed me there was a thing that you could do the different voices, but you didn't tell me where they were. And so I can't find them. But I should be used to that. My kids do that to me all the time. Cadence. Cadence, cadence. Are you walking? That's what I hear. And climbing stairs? Mommy and Daddy must have their hands full now. I remember. Hurry up and walk. Couldn't wait for the kids to walk, and they walked, and I said, oh, what did I wish for? Now you really got to watch them. Love you all. Diana, I love it. I love that wig. It's beautiful. It fits your face. You look just like Sammy. With the bangs, you look just like Sammy. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I'm not sure about mine, but I love yours. I'm going to go back and look at it again. Thank you. I'm getting braver. I might wear it out in public. I am going to bring it to my hairdresser and see if she needs to thin it out at all any place. I don't know. She might suggest something, but I think it looks pretty good too. I'm just not used to all this hair on my head. But it itches where my glasses go. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. It's probably going to be one of these things I wear during the day when I walk in the house. I pull it off of my head. Okie dokie. Love you. Good morning, family. Well, I wasn't going to get on here because I don't like to look at myself without my wig on anymore. I've become very vain. I scare myself when I look at myself without my wig. And then I put my wig on and I feel 20 years younger, maybe 10. But anyways, I gave up. I decided I would just get on anyway. You are my family. Don't love me for my hair. Thank God. It's another cold day here, Dawn. We don't have global warming. The little cardinal's sitting on the bird bath wondering why there's ice there instead of water. Okay, you can't see him, I don't think. Let me see. Well, I don't know where I'm aiming. But anyway, he's over there. Whoops. Now he's on the bird bath. On the bird feeder, I mean. And I can't find the bird feeder. Oh well. It's going to snow again today, I can tell by the weather. So I'm glad you're going to have 70 today, Dawn. And we looked in Oakview and Casitas, or whatever, I don't know what the name of it is, Jess. Where you live. Where do you live? Where does Jesse live, Reg? Where does Jesse live? Casitas? No. Where does Jesse live?
Camarillo.
Camarillo. Yeah, it's probably about the same temperatures there. Anyways, I hope you get to work today, Jess. Because otherwise you'll be doing what we do. Sitting around wondering what we're going to do. But it's the way it goes when you get old. So, not anything exciting is going on. We don't go anywhere. We thought of going to the flea market, but it's freezing. So you don't want to go to the flea market and walk around. You want to go to the movies, but we don't know what's in the movies. We don't know what the movies are about because we don't keep in touch with it. Except the one that you did go see, Dawn, The Greatest Show. How was that? That might be good. My nose is running. I have hay fever. There's no hay. It's all froze. That's it. I don't have anything else. Nothing going on. Tell me about your exciting lives. Love you all. Miss you. Okay, now I'm getting younger as I age. Can you notice anything new? Look hard. Maybe it won't be hard. It'll probably stand right out for you guys. Anyways, I have new eyebrows. Are they funny looking? Are they too dark? Are they the wrong shape? What's everybody think? They're not tattooed on, so we're safe there. Okay, love ya. Reggie just found this, he's cleaning the cabinet out in the bar, and he just found my picture. Wasn't I cute when I was 18? Nobody'd ever know I'm the same person. Oh well, that's what happens. Look how cute. My own hair, my own eyes, my own teeth, my own everything. All in one package. Now they've disappeared. I'm not really your mother. Do I look like your mother? No, I do not look like your mother because I am not really your mother. Yes, it's on a button, Dawn. It's my, I can't find it. This was my graduation picture in the yearbook. And then when we went to our 50th class reunion, Bobby Valenga and Reg and Danny and everybody had a button. They made up buttons for all of us with our pictures on it so that we would know who each person was, because nobody looked the same, that's for darn sure. It was 50 years now. It's up to 60 years, I think. Almost. Anyways, I'm just going to use this head when I talk from now on. I like that. And we could play games, right? That would keep you occupied. But make sure you follow the doctor's orders. Because I know how you are. You start feeling good and you right away want to get going. But not supposed to do those things. So I was just wondering how you were feeling. That's all. Nothing. I wasn't being worried. I wasn't being a mess. Like normal. So. Anyways. I know Dawn and the family was going up to Vail because Heather's leaving. This is going to be like their last weekend together. I don't know exactly when Heather's leaving, though. Do you? Reggie goes on Wednesday for his aneurysm. We could use some prayers and make sure it didn't grow any. And not too much else is going on here. We live down by the old people, though, so there's always somebody. Dave Rucker, you know, Reggie's drummer. Reggie called him today.
And bass player, not drummer?
Oh, not drummer, bass player. And he totaled his car. And he had a heart attack. So, compared to that, we're doing really good. Love you.
Smaller incisions and have shorter recovery
Hello, all
times.
my family.
Experienced surgeons, faster
Where
healing.
is everybody?
Allen Spine Institute.
I asked you, Mark, the other day how you're feeling, but I didn't get an answer. Dawn, I asked you how you made out with the altitude. You didn't answer me. Nobody was on all day today. I need some answers to my questions. So, there. Tomorrow we go to Bradenton for Reggie's aneurysm. 6-month test. But I would like to know how you're feeling, Mark. Are you feeling better? I don't know. You know, my mind gets kind of funny if I don't hear from you. Dawn, you too. All my kids. But I heard from Jessie, heard from Sammy. Diana was on there. But I didn't hear about the other two things. And somebody's on now, but I can't see who it is. Who is this, Reg?
Mark.
Hello, Marky. Talk to me.
Parents can't lose speech on this show.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna go and cook.
Bejeweled 800.
Dad over here, he has to do a lot of the cooking anymore, and he's not the cook that you are, Mark. He watches my bacon for me, and he watches the eggs, because I can't see anymore when they're done. So I burn a lot of stuff, or I make stuff raw. So he has to kind of do it, and he really doesn't like to cook. I really need you down here so you could cook. I don't mind washing the dishes if you cook. So, okay, I'm going to leave. I'm going to go make dinner.
She wrote, "Make it happen" in Greek. Alan, but it's papyrus. Yes. Rock, paper, scissors, 400. Found it.
The guys are going to, well, I'm going to go and watch. Guys are going to go and hit some golf balls on the driving range. What else are we going to do?
I'm going to go to the gym in the morning.
Jesse's going to the gym in the morning.
And then we're going to go see your friends.
Huh?
Then we're seeing your friends.
And then we're going to go see my friends so I can show everybody that I have a grandson. And Reggie has a grandson because all of our friends always, because they have money and they pay for everybody to come down and visit them. And we don't have money, so we can't pay to have everybody come down. So they probably think that we don't even have people. Like probably no friends. But we do, and probably no relatives. But we do, so I want to bring him around and show him to everybody.
That's a lot of pressure.
Huh?
That's a lot of pressure for me.
Yeah, I know, that's a lot of pressure. Okie dokie.
Then we're going to go out to dinner again.
Huh?
Are we going out to dinner again tomorrow too?
Yeah, we're going to go out to dinner again tomorrow night. Probably. Then Jess has got to go to bed like about 8 o'clock. But that's okay because we got to see him longer than we thought we were going to be able to. We went out to dinner tonight and it was fun. So, love you all. Hi, honey. Well, we went for Queen of Hearts, and then friends of ours invited us over for dinner. So we went for dinner, and we're home now. And you had called, and we're fine. We're waiting. Hopefully, we get the results tomorrow. We get the results tomorrow. and hopefully everything will be all right. Because I worry about you too now. And so, how are you doing? Dad thinks that he's just fine. He always feels that way, that he's just fine. He lies. You lie. Everybody lies to me. Because nobody wants me to worry, but then I worry worse. So, anyways, I love you all so much. You just can't even imagine. Love you. I can't turn this thing off. It don't go off. She is so cute. Gosh, I wish I was closer and I could hug her and kiss her. She is just adorable and so lovable looking. She's going to be a cuddler, I hope. Yeah. Anyway, everybody have a good day. Love you. Mark, you know what? I forgot, but I know one thing that you should have on your bucket list. Going to the Galapagos Islands, because you always wanted to go by the big turtles now that you mentioned turtles. And answer my question, how do you feel? Diana, thinking about your sister, I think the last time that I ever saw her was when we all were over by Dawn's for Thanksgiving and the turkey exploded in the oven. Does anybody remember that? I think that's the last time I remember seeing Kathy. So make sure you give her our love, okay? And guess that's all. Love you. Marky, when do you go back to the doctor's? Should have a follow-up appointment, right? Well, I hope all the pain goes away. It's probably part of the whole deal. But hopefully it all goes away. Did they tell you you would have pain? Well, I imagine you're supposed to have pain after you have something like that done. Anyway, on a happier note, Jessie was so much fun to be here. We had such a good time. Too short, naturally. But he got to go golfing, so he felt like he was a little bit on vacation. Took a couple of naps during the day, so he's getting a little bit of rest. Hopefully he can sleep on the plane going back. He couldn't sleep coming here, so. Anyways, I didn't cry. Aren't you proud of me? And Mark, I didn't know that you had glasses. I never saw you with glasses. You're hiding that from me. Okay, I think it comes with old age. Love you all. Talk to you soon. Dawn, don't push it. You better try a little high altitude before you put those skis on and start skiing.
She going skiing?
Yeah. So, have fun,
I thought she
everybody.
couldn't because she gets vertigo.
Yeah. Love you. Yeah. So are you ready for us to move in with you? Jessie, are you almost home? With this time change, I'm not too sure. I figured you were going to be there about 11:45 your time. So it'd be 1:45, 1:45, 2:45, 3 our time. And it's like 4 o'clock, so. Anyway, I was just wondering if you were, well, not home, but back in the ground. Okie dokie. We sure had a good time. Thank you so much for coming up here. We really did. I wish we could have showed you off to more friends because we're so proud of you. Anyways, we'll get a chance to take KW around, show all our friends, and then when you come back, maybe this time you won't be so tired. And we'll take you around too. Just what you want to do. Go meet a whole bunch of old people, but they're fun. So, and then you'll have something to look forward to when you're an empty nester. You see all the fun that we have, so you'll just for sure want to go to the Elks and the American Legion, and you know I'm joshing. Okay, I love you. Happy Friday, everybody. It's a beautiful day here. The sun is shining, the wind's not blowing, the birds are chirping, and it's going to be 80. Perfect. I hope everybody has a good Friday to look forward to your weekends. Jesse, you probably are not looking forward to your weekend. Don't think you probably want to be leaving that family of yours. So, but I guess that's the way things go. Anyways, let me, anyways, I go to the doctor. They get my results from my x-ray. Maybe they can find out what for sure is the matter, but that's probably what it is. So I guess I have to live with it. Anyways, I'll talk to you later. Love you. Dawn, where are you with your makeup with Dawn? Are you running late? Must be. There's nobody on here this morning. I don't like it because I'm the only one out of a different time zone.
Well, Dawn is too.
No, Dawn, you are too, from California. But that's just an hour. So every time I get up and I say good morning, you guys are all saying good night from the night before. It's like the time zone barrier. Anyway, I'm just rambling. Love you all.
Well, you'll be all right going, Jim.
Hello.
Sweat it out.
Sweat it. That sounds like something.
We went out to dinner tonight. We had a wonderful time. I know I had a wonderful time.
I had a wonderful time.
You had a wonderful time too?
I did.
Jesse had a wonderful
I had a
time.
wonderful time too.
Reggie had a wonderful time. And we laughed a lot. Talked a lot.
Did you stop recording? It sounds like you restarted.
Huh?
Is it still recording?
Speak up.
Is it still recording?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
They don't trust me, I don't think, with this little button over
I heard
here.
a noise. It sounded like it stopped.
Well, it's funny. Anyways, that's Jesse's favorite word. Anyways.
It's a good word.
Anyways, we had a wonderful time. I had a wonderful time. I think I must be drunk. But Mark, I know you would never believe that your mother would ever get drunk. Oh well, you learn something every day. Love you.
We did race to finish it.
Thank you, Marky. My mind is at ease now. See, that didn't take too much without you thinking I'm a constant worrier. I wasn't really worried. I figured she would be fine. But just have to check, Like, I have not heard how you're doing, how you're feeling. Are you starting to feel better? Are you not? I know Deanna asked you, but you didn't answer. So I'm asking, not because I'm a worrywart, but because I am concerned. Thank you very much. Love you. Hello, everybody. Well, we just got back from a boat cruise to see the manatees. It was freezing cold. I'm still cold. Grandpa's cold. So it must be really, really cold. And we went out through the canal, and we went out and we saw all the houses on the lakes, and some people saw birds. I didn't see the birds. And then there were the manatees. And the manatees, I saw none. I could not make out a manatee from a big blob of dirt in the water. And everybody's saying, "Oh, look here, look here." And I didn't see nothing. I just smiled. Grandpa saw them, but they were really hard to see because they're in the muddy water and they're out in the middle of the lake, and so it's much more exciting to go on and see the dolphins. At least they jump up and down. These manatees are too big and fat to jump up and down. But you can swim with them, and they're friendly, and it's freezing out here today. It's in the 40s, and people were swimming to swim with the manatees. I think they must have all been from Alaska. They sure as heck weren't from anywhere around here. And then they came in, and they were dripping wet and no shoes. Brr. Anyways, what's everybody doing? Diana, how's your sister? Love you all. Was it Gregory Peck? Tall, dark, and handsome? Could be. I think I remember seeing the movie years and years and years ago, but I don't remember it being 3.5 hours. Anyways, I'm glad you two went. You should be doing things together, so that's good. And Diana, I just wanted to tell you thank you very much for letting us know what's going on for Kathy. And I have to give you a little compliment here. When you talk, you calm people down. You make them feel like everything is going to be all right, and you just have a really calming sound in your voice. I don't know how to explain it, but it's certainly a wonderful quality to have. I wish I had it instead of Donald Duck, but I don't. But you do, and it's a wonderful thing. Love you. Love you, Dawn. Love everybody. Talk to you later.
What am I doing?
Telling everybody you're here.
I'm here. Wow.
Oh, turn around, face the light.
Face the light?
Yeah. Is that better?
That's better.
A little bit better.
I'm here. I made it. I'm safe.
That's all?
Now I'm gonna take a nap. We're all taking naps.
Right. And
Now what? Oh, you wanna stop?
yeah. Where is everybody? Nobody has been on at all. And then you can't say it's not because I wasn't on, because I was on. It's like the weekend is over. You're back to work, so it's time to get on. Is everybody okay? How am I supposed to know? Somebody talk to me. There ain't nobody even on. Everybody gave up on it. They decided it was too much work. Oh well. Love you all. I do, Marky.
And Care Plus.
But I am a mother too, so I think mothers worry more than fathers. And I think that Diana worries too. She just don't let you know. So I know Dawn worries, but it's in a different way than you worry. And probably not as bad as me. And I do trust God. It's just that I know that one of these days He's going to say, okay, your time is up. And I don't know. I ain't not worried about dying. I'm just worried about how I'm going to die. Because it's getting close. Is it going to hurt? Anyway, I was making the bed the other day, and in the bedroom are 2 boxes that we've got to put our ashes in. And I saw them. When we got them, we just put them in the closet. I haven't seen them since. It's been a couple of years. And I looked and I thought, oh, I know I won't be there, but I don't even like the idea of my ashes being in a box. I'm going to be spread across the mountains. So I woke up in the middle of the night last night after having this, and I dreamt Reggie died. And the boxes were there, and his head was in one box, and his arms were in another box, and his body parts were all there. So I have these terrible anxiety attacks, which is probably part of my problem. So, I said to Dawn this morning, I had this thing, and she said, Mom. So, I know I'm cuckoo. I am cuckoo. I don't have Alzheimer's, but I'm cuckoo because I worry about stupid things, and then I dream about them. And after I dream about them, then I really get messed up. So, anyways, we were just looking, or Grandpa was, or Dad was just looking in the computer trying to find something that I can see better with, because my eyes are getting really, really bad. And he found something. It's only $10,000. So I think we'll forget about that. Eventually the price will come down. I'm going to go to a class where there's other people with low vision and see what they have there. It might be pretty interesting, but I won't be able to go until next month because they only have it once a month. Anyways, I will try and not worry, okay?
We have just defined the term security.
Anyways, I do know that I worry about you because I'm a mother. But I also know that you worry about your kids too. Like Jesse was down here, you were concerned about him driving. And there were a couple other things that you were concerned about. So there was something with Sammy. I can't remember, but you were concerned. And all you say is, I'm fine, but you don't give me any details. You don't say, I'm feeling better than I was. I don't feel quite as good as I felt. You just say fine. So if anything ever happens to me, I'm going to say fine. And then I want to know if you worry or not. So there.
Maybe I should have used another adjective.
Mark, I didn't know when you were going in. But you used some big words, and I didn't understand what they were going to do. I knew when you were going in, and I knew that you got to spend the night there. But I didn't know what they were doing, and I still don't guess I understand. They're going up with the electrical thing, like up into your heart from your groin, and they're not going to shock you. Anyway, I still don't understand it. I guess it doesn't make much difference because there's nothing I can do to help them along. You know, I should be there to watch them, make sure they're doing everything the way they're supposed to. That's the mother in me, just like the father in you with your children. But you never see it that way. You would just think that you don't worry that much. But I know you do. So, anyway, we'll be praying for you. Diana will call us when you're done. Do you know how long it's going to take? And then a pacemaker would probably be a good thing. I know a lot of people have them, and they feel so much better now that they have them. So, what else did you mention? You mentioned snow. You mentioned, I don't know, getting a short memory, shorter and shorter all the time. I guess I just listened to the parts that I understand. I don't know. Anyways, are you guys doing anything for your anniversary? I imagine you can't do, you're probably going to have to celebrate after you get home, because if you celebrate before, you probably can't have much to eat or drink, because that's usually what they do to you the night before. Not bad enough they're going to do stuff to your body, then you can't eat besides. But you probably don't want to eat anyway, because you know that hospital food is awful. Anyway, I love you. Keep us posted, okay? Dawn, say goodbye to Heather for us, okay? I did leave her a personal message on her little tile here, but you probably won't see it. But anyways, leave it there if she happens to wander on there. If she gets bored or something in Hawaii. Okay. Good luck, sweetheart. Have fun. Let this be a wonderful adventure. And come home soon. We love you, honey. Bye-bye.
Bullshit with him.
I'm here. Here I am. I was going to wait to talk to everybody till I put my wig on, but I guess I changed my mind. Mark, what time does Jesse come in? Do you know? Not that it means anything because we won't see him yet. But I was just wondering what time he's going to get in here. And Dawn, it looks beautiful with the snow as long as you're on the inside, looking out with the fireplace on. That all sounds wonderful. As long as you don't have to drive it and you're cooking a nice dinner. That sounds good. I would like you to come cook dinner for me. What else? Sammy, with your cars, and then I guess I understood you're going to have 3 cars. Do you still have the Lexus? Anyway, I got a little confused on that. And I don't think I got confused on any. Oh, Heather. What is my take on Heather? She may fall in love with it and never want to leave there again, or she may hate it. And it is like a big city, but there is a lot to do. I thought she was going to be in Hawaii, the actual Hawaii, because Oahu is twice as busy as Hawaii, and Hawaii is twice as big as Oahu. So, anyways, it will be interesting to see what goes on and how she likes it. If she loves it, I wish her all the luck in the world. And I'm sure she'll be just fine. So she leaves in a week. On the 1st? That's a long flight, too. Let me see. Can't think of anything else. If I think of something, I'll let you know. I'm doing laundry. That's exciting. Grandpa's been on the computer. Now we're watching the Penguins. Oh, it's Penguins on TV. Anyway, we're going to go shopping because I got to drop a prescription off. I'll talk to you later. Jesse, we would come down by you, except that that's going to be a tank of gas and a motel room and meals, and we just can't afford that right now. So I feel bad about making you come all the way up here. At least the traffic won't be bad and you're young. And I really, really want to see you. So, anyways, I love you. Well, hi, Diana. Give my love to Kathy, too. It's been years and years and years since I've seen her. And I think it's a defibrillator because that's what a lot of people around here have, and it helps them a great deal. So she'll be in my prayers. And Mark and Dawn with the house, the Hungry Lion, you did have a room that was black, and Marky, it was really little. It was big enough for 2 bunk beds. That was it, I think. And I don't know where I slept. I can't even imagine where. In the pizza kitchen, maybe. I don't know. Do you remember Pebbles having baby pups there? And as one of the pups, somebody got near the pup and somebody, Pebbles went and bit somebody. There was another memory. But I didn't recognize it at all. I couldn't figure out what it was until you told me. And then I don't remember the sliding glass doors. So, don't know. Nothing going on here. We had our carpets cleaned yesterday. So we had to take everything off and couldn't put it back. They said 6 hours it'd be dry. Well, they lied. It didn't dry till this morning, but it's okay. And it's nice and clean. I'm gonna get ready to fix the house for these race car drivers that will be coming in next week. And Dawn, you said, I think it was Dawn, maybe it was Mark, said something about glasses. I don't know what you're talking about, glasses. What kind of glasses? Drinking glasses? Eyeglasses? Oh, probably eyeglasses. Probably for that meeting. Haven't gone. Can't go. So, anyways, today we're going to put the house back into order. And that's all going on here. Marky knows what it's like to be retired. Boring. Gotta find things to do. That's why we play cards. I love you all. Miss you all. And I'll talk to you soon. Okie dokie. We're waiting. When you get here, just come on in. In case we don't hear you. Okay? Okie doke. The rest of the family, he's on his way. Guess you heard that. Half an hour. But he's running out of charge. So, Jesse, don't stop and eat. We got turkey and ham and roast beef and salami. Make a sandwich. Unless you're really starving, then you can stop at the McDonald's. Except there isn't none on that road. Do you like that better than you do all the traffic? Look, you could buy a little plot of land and have acres and acres and acres. No people. Love you. Marky, the only problem with Arizona is in the summertime, it's 112. And you can cook an egg on the road, and it is so hot you can't breathe, it's even worse than Florida. It's not humid, and everybody says, oh, but it's not humid. No, but it's 112 instead of 90. So there's a big difference there. Anyways, are you thinking about moving to Arizona? I lived there, and there was one street before my mom died. We had to go to Arizona, and I lived there. There was one street, had a movie theater and a grocery store. It was Central Avenue, and that was it. That's all there was. Few little streets going off to the side.
Not that way now.
So, it's a little different now. Yeah. And there was Sunny Slope and all the other little towns that are there now. They're all connected now. They used to be like 5 miles away, each one away from the other. So it's completely different. And they have cactus, and they have scorpions, and they have rattlesnakes. That sounds like fun, don't it? Love you. See if I can find this thing. I think you're right. We did have one bush when we lived in Tanglewood, and it had gorgeous, well, you remember the beautiful red roses, and then we had some yellow ones, and they smelled. But since then, we've been trying to find, we go around from nursery to nursery smelling flowers. They don't smell. all these intelligent conversations we have, and thank you for your compliment. I don't think it's true, but thank you anyway. Love you. Yeah, I did, but I didn't worry bad. So, because you looked fine. But now Heather, Sammy is telling me not to worry, okay? And what does she do? She gets on our private one and says, Grandma and Grandpa, you have to get under a shelter. Please. She said, there's tornadoes all around you. You're not going to be safe. Promise me that you'll get into shelter, because I don't know what I would do if I lose you and Grandpa. So she's got to learn to take her own advice also. Oh, you kids, I love you all. But I'm trying, and I know all your advice is right. So, but your character's still, even though it's the truth, and I do believe it, but I can't think of the word something. Marquis? I better not say anything, because I will just put my foot in it deeper. I do ask everybody else how they feel. But right now, you happen to be at the top of the list. I'm sorry. But that's the way things are. You are my firstborn. I can't believe I borned you. You're a little big to be born from me. Anyway, that's funny. I love you. I talk to you soon.
G. 1G. Buy an O, please.
Come on. Why can't I stop this? Reg, I love you. I'm making you crazy? I don't mean to make you crazy. It wasn't a big fall. I was sitting on the end of the bed, and Reggie even lowered the bed for me so that it's easier for me to get in. I don't have to get in with that block of wood. And so he made it really easy for me to get in and out. And I don't know what I was doing, putting my shorts on or what I was doing, and all of a sudden the foot below went out. And nothing happened right away. It's only happened a couple of days later. This has been about a week now, so I don't think that I'm bleeding internally. I think it's because the bruise is starting to go away. And I think if it was internal, it probably wouldn't be going away yet. And I do try to be careful for you kids, because I know you get mad at me, and I don't like you to get mad at me. And I don't like it when anybody gets mad at me, but especially my children. So I'm trying. I was walking without anything. But at that moment, I wasn't even walking. I was kind of half standing. So you just never know about me. But I don't think I'm bleeding internally, because it depends on where I sit, how bad it is. But I do have an appointment with Dr. Tuesday, because of course they are closed Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then they open Tuesday. So I do have an appointment on Tuesday, and I have a whole bunch of questions to ask. Okay? I'm going to try really hard and do what you want me to do. I'm still oxygening myself, and I'm still getting a little bit higher. Not every day, but here and there. I love you. Don't be mad, okay? Okay, love you. Are you happy? Do you have any problems? Diana, you always have very smart knowledge. Where did you get it all? That's what I want to know. I want some of it. That's logic. Logic that you're going to sit on the bed and the edge of the bed is slippery and slidey and you're going to slide right off. Doesn't take a genius, but I guess I'm not even a dummy because I did it. But I do have an appointment with the doctor Tuesday. So, because of course you can't do anything on the weekend. Not on Friday afternoon, Saturday, Sunday, and this week is Monday, Labor Day. So, and we're not doing much either because we don't have any money either.
Not a very good one.
Reggie is cleaning the pipe under the sink in the bathroom because it's clogged. The water doesn't run, but it never ran good from the day we got the house. I don't know why he didn't complain about it then, but I guess it's finally getting to him because he's been plunging it and nothing, it's not getting anywhere. So, not much more to comment on. I pray all the time for you guys. And something will work out. We do know that. Just wish it was sooner instead of later. My walking is okay, but the rest of my body isn't. My walking is really good, as a matter of fact. But now I also have a problem. Just what you want to hear, all my problems. I never had any problems. Now I have them all. My ears, I think it's tendinitis. No, it can't be tendinitis. That's with your feet or your ankles or something like that. But I have something because my ears go psh, 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 all the time. So Reggie bought some medicine yesterday from the pharmacy. We'll see if that works. And if not, maybe the doctor will know. We don't have any ear, nose, and throat specialists around here. Not on our insurance anyway. And what else? Not much is new. We used to all get on here a lot more. But I still love it. Still love it, love it, love it. See, we're missing Dawn because she does get on here all the time. Most of the time anyway, every day. And there goes Grandpa. Don't know where he's going. Okay, kids, maybe something exciting landfall of money, or, of course, that's not the most important thing, but we do need it to eat. So maybe something will happen. Good. Some good surprise today. Huh. For Sammy, for everybody. I love you all. I wish there was something we could do. But there ain't much except love. And you can't see that. Yeah, I guess you can see that. Mark, you would have something to say about that. And I always love your 2 cents. Diana, you got good 2 senses. Okie doke. Love you guys. Oh, my sister's husband made it through the night anyway. And we'll see what happens. I don't think he's going to make it because he seems to get worse every day. So please keep praying. She's such a sweet person. She's got a lot of traits like me, because the other day she called me, and I don't know if I've ever done it with you kids. I think I have. When you hang up on somebody, and instead you don't get a chance to say goodbye, like the other person in the room is talking, and it didn't come back to you, and it was your phone call. So first thing I have to do is get back on the phone and say, I'm sorry I didn't get to say goodbye. But she did that the other day. It's weird how traits, family stuff like that, all seems to blend. Anyway, just a little thing to know. She's got part of our genes too. And they're on their way back to Houston, I think, for some more testing. Part of his tests went up, part of his tests went down. We'll see. Love you all. Forever and ever. Miss you all. Megan, sorry we missed your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Megan. Happy birthday to you. We love you.
We love you very much, honey.
Good morning, my children. How is everybody today? Mark, what are you doing today? This retirement has got me baffled. I don't know what to do with myself. Except work around the house, and that doesn't seem like fun. So, but you always seem to have something to do. What are you up to today? Maybe you'll give me some ideas. I know you're not washing clothes. So, what other exciting things are you up to? And Diana, I know what you're up to. You're to work, and Dawn's to work. No, Dawn is, well, she's working, but she's on the road again. And Jessie is working, and Sammy is working, and Deanna is working. You kind of miss the days when you were working, even though all I did was complain when I was working, how I didn't want to work. So I guess that's human nature. It's too cold, and you can't wait for the warm weather, and the warm weather gets here, and it's too hot, and you can't wait for the cool weather to get here. So I guess it's just a part of life. Anyways, I go to the doctor today, and that's the extent of our entertainment. We usually meet a lot of people there that we know, though, so got somebody to talk to for the 2 hours that you're sitting waiting to get in. Oh, it's so fun getting old. But it's not for sissies, that's for sure. And you're no sissy, Mark. But you are getting old. I cannot believe it. I still think we're all like 10 years back. I feel like instead of 80, I'm 70. And instead of 60, you and Dawn are 50. And then Sammy and Jesse should be in their 20s, and K-Dub. But it just doesn't work that way. I lost 10 years somewhere. I don't know where. All right, that's enough babbling for the day. Somebody say good morning to me. Love you, all of you.
Arizona police say 49-year-old
Mark, where'd you go? I thought you were going to talk, but you didn't.
Frequented by pedestrians Sunday night. She was not in a crosswalk.
Probably because you're mad. Because I said that I hate that word peachy. But I do hate that word peachy. It always means you don't feel good. So, and I know a lot of times you do it just because you know how it upsets me. But you don't care how much it upsets me.
Last year, an estimated 40,100 people died in traffic accidents in the U.S.
Okay, I don't know where you went. You were there for a minute, and then you disappeared.
Will significantly reduce those numbers as autonomous vehicles are expected to make up 25% of the global auto market between 2035 and 2040.
NBC's Gabe Gutierrez.
Jesse, haven't heard from you in a while.
Tonight, police in Austin
I need to hear from you every once in a while. I know if I call Patty, she would get on you. But I'm being good. Because she is fast. She responds immediately. I'm talking about you. You know that, Patty. I think it's wonderful. And Sammy, unless I miss some tiles, I haven't seen you in the last day or so. Dawn, I've seen you. Mark, a little bit. Peachy, I hate that word. You know how much I hate that word, and that's why you do it. Diana, have not seen you. Deanna, I haven't seen you. So, who's on here? I can't see. I think it says Mark is here. Are you here, Mark?
This person is taunting law enforcement in the city that he's one step ahead.
Speak up.
Is a former counterterrorism agent.
I love you all.
The suspect is probably watching media coverage of the attacks, and when police
Dawn, why did you have to use your not worry thing, your F-nums or whatever it was last night? You put it into use, you said. But you didn't tell me why. See, I'm pretty good if I know what's going on. It's when I'm kept in the dark. I don't like being kept in the dark. But thank you, Sammy, and thank you, Dawn, for trying to give me a lesson. I will try and work on this. What Sammy said yesterday, I woke up this morning and I was looking for the birds, and their bird feeder was empty. That's why I didn't have any birds. But I was looking for them. Hope you all have a good day today. Love you all. Sammy, I'll just rely on you. I won't bug your father anymore. Okay. Love you again.
So we lost it for a minute. A little on the unsteady side of life.
Well, we had a good time tonight.
Tell them more, Dottie.
And you should hear Janny sing.
Well, not only that, we actually got Reggie up singing karaoke tonight.
Yeah,
2
karaoke.
songs. He did really well.
So he had everybody up there dancing. And
yes, he did.
Yeah. I don't know if he's going to wake up tomorrow morning.
Well, we might all sleep in tomorrow, but we had a good fun tonight.
Yep. Okay. Just wondering who that little girl was. Because I don't know, and Reggie don't know. So maybe we're drunk. But I really only had 3 beers and 1 drink. So I'm not really drunk because that's since 4 o'clock this afternoon. Love you.
And we did eat.
Oh,
too.
we did eat.
Yeah,
Yes.
I did.
We were good at
Yeah,
it.
we did. Okay. Good night, kids. Say good night now.
Say good night.
Good night, Chet.
Good morning, kids. Do you know what today is? Today is the first day of spring. Pretty soon the flowers will be in bloom and the birds will be chirping and the beautiful weather is going to be here. But then, of course, we go into our bad season, summer. But spring is wonderful. And Diana, sounds like you're going to have fun with the kids. But you're going to probably need another vacation after they get home so you can rest and recuperate. Because I don't think God meant little kids for old people. Not that you're old, you're just getting there. You're going to be probably exhausted. But it will be fun exhaustion, so that's okay. And we're not doing anything today, I don't think. It's going to rain. Calls for thunder showers, which makes the flowers bloom. And what else? Not much. We're home and unpacked and the laundry's done and all that fun stuff. And I think that's it. I love you all. Miss you all. Talk to you soon. Good morning, my family. Well, you'll never guess what happened with our house. To answer your first question, yes, we're back home again. We got home yesterday and wondered what we were going to find. We didn't. Last year was wonderful, but we weren't sure what we were going to see this year. And we walked in, and Grandpa said, well, they never touched the coffee, and they didn't touch the water. Doesn't look like they had anything here. He looked in the refrigerator, the juice hadn't been opened. We're looking around in the bedrooms. The beds are still made. Nothing was touched. And you know your own house. You know if anybody was there. So anyway, I called up the guy that... first we called the neighbors. And they said they didn't see anybody here. On either side of us, they didn't see anybody. So I called the guy that rented, and he said, well, that's the way it works sometimes. He said that NASCAR will rent extra places for people that come in late or weren't expected and show up. And sometimes that doesn't happen, so enjoy the money. So we said, okie dokie. And they said, did we want to leave the keys for next year? I said, yes. He said, I'll try and get you the same renters. I mean, we didn't have to strip the sheets, make the bed. We didn't have to do anything. And we got paid $1,800. The only thing we had to do is spend money so we could stay away from the house, and here we could have stayed here. But of course we didn't know that. So that's our story on renting the house. It was all good. And I'll do it again next year. Of course, the 5 days we were gone was a long, long 5 days. Except for the 2 days by Bobby and Janny, because we had fun there. And today we got to go grocery shopping, and you know all that stuff that you'd have to do after you get back from vacation. But we're unpacked, the laundry's done, and we're settling in. And the weather is beautiful, it's in the 80s, and that's all about here. And Marky, I haven't seen you on very much. Little short 2 cents worth. That's all you give us is 2 cents worth. I would like to know how you're feeling. Are you feeling better? Are you, do you have to go back for anything? You could let us know a little bit. I know you're not going to let us know much because you don't want to talk about it. But mothers need to know. So, with that being said, I won't bug you, but I would like to know how you're feeling. You look good. And I love you all. Sammy or Jenna looked like a 10-year-old. The only way when I went back and I looked, the only way I could tell it was Jenna was her voice. I thought she was not, let's see, Seth, Justin, Michaela. That's who I thought she was at first. But of course I knew it wasn't because Michaela is not there by you. So I had no idea who it was. But she sure looks cute, and it takes a few years off of her. Like I thought she was 10 years old. Okay, everybody have a wonderful day. I love you all. I won't name you all because you all know you all. Love you. Marky, I don't know whether you want to move to Arizona, though, because that state is a weird state. It doesn't go by any other rules of any of the other states. It keeps its own time. It has all kinds of rules that it goes by, whether the rest of the country does or not. For instance, when my mother died, we could have all been very wealthy because when she died in 1947, she left everything to me, which was a third of a restaurant, a cement block company, and a house. Well, she made a will out so that when I turned 21, I would get everything. And the only person that she had to become trustee of it was her lawyer. So she trusted him, and he absconded with the $76,000. Now, $76,000 in 1947, you were like a millionaire. And my grandparents were quite wealthy. So, anyway, wrote letters and letters and letters, and it didn't do any good. They said that they have nothing to do with the other rules, only what's in their state. So, if you move there, be careful what you do. They're liable to put you in jail for income tax. Even though it's settled, they don't pay attention to this kind of stuff. So anyways, that's my 2 cents. Well, to begin with, I've seen your pee-pee before. I saw it for years and years before you grew up, if you remember. Also when I was changing your diapers. So I'm sure the people that walked up and down the aisles must have been laughing because you were there and they weren't. And you're right. New adventures that we have growing old. All these stupid things that happen. Whoever told us? Nobody ever told us. We just thought you'd grow old and die. But ain't the case. Got to go through a whole bunch of stuff first. And it ain't fun. Well, I got a lot of friends, like I said, that have pacemakers, but none of them stay away from microwaves. They all have microwaves in their house. So maybe yours is different than some of the other ones. Maybe defibrillator is what I'm thinking about. I don't know. But I do know the one friend of ours has a pacemaker. And I do know that the one guy who had AFib really, really bad, his wife took him to the hospital almost every day. They'd fix him and send him home. They finally did a procedure and he feels great. But he didn't say anything about microwaves. So, but I agree, the less they can do, and the faster you want to get out of that stupid place, because they're not fun. I hate them. I guess they're good, because they do good things for people. But it's a stinking place to go. But at least it's only overnight, so you'll be able to sleep. Well, you'll be able to sleep until they come in and stick a thermometer in your mouth at 4 in the morning, or come and give you a sleeping pill so you can go to sleep, and you're already sound asleep. Now you're awake and you can't go back to sleep. That's my wisdom. Anyway, love you. And be thinking about you all day. Tomorrow, you could maybe have something little to celebrate tonight, and then maybe by Sunday, you'll be up and ready to celebrate your anniversary. And how many years did you tell me? Dawn, I think, is 25. I don't know, those things I can't keep straight in my head. Okie dokie, love you. P.S. Mark, I hate that word, Peachy. Jesse, where are you? We're waiting patiently. I keep thinking I'm hearing knocking at the door. You don't have to knock, just walk in. Okay? Good idea, Mark. We can all take care of each other. Love you. Love you all. Dawn, what's new with Heather? That's hysterical. She's working with a bunch of lesbians and gay guys, and I don't know if it's hysterical, but it's not what I expected. Thank goodness she has some other friends, and I can understand her not wanting to take a ride with them. Not yet, anyway. Let her know them a little bit better. And Jenna is still with Max. I'm amazed. That's like 4 months now. Things look like they're getting to be serious. Maybe there'll be another wedding and baby in the future. What's going on with that? Okay. Love ya.